the Couch podcast, or welcome to whatever this is. I could still say the first 5 minutes of YouTube. I'm your host, Darth Ginger, and we're blessed again by another new guest. It's Picasso!
Hi!
Why don't you tell whatever the heck this is, like, a little bit about you? Like, want your stuff, because you are literally, like, so inspiring. Like, because you've gone on such a journey. You really have. And it's just so amazing.
Thank you very much. Yes, my kink journey it's been about 4 years. I have discovered in that time that I am a switch on just about every level. Rope is probably my biggest kink, and I self-tie as well as tie others. And then I also have a select few who I let tie me. So kind of all aspects of rope. And then I am polyamorous with my husband, and I have a partner who lives away from me right now. So it is a long distance.
I'm going to pause that real quick because you got real cheeky just saying that. Because you went, I also have a partner.
Yes.
That's so cute. Congratulations. That's really awesome.
Thank you. Now I'm all flustered. Okay.
Our cheeks are red here all the time on the ugly couch. It's red. Can you not see the color of it?
Yes.
Not you. No, people watching. I know you can see it. You've already seen it before.
Yes.
We're very giggly. We get it.
It's relatively new, last 6 months or so, but we have found a lot of things that just make everything work, and we fit. So it's been very good, and it's actually been very good for my husband over the last few weeks. He's started finally being able to talk to people, and people are talking back to him. So it's just very exciting.
There's going to be a lot of giggling during this podcast, by the way, everyone. Just to let you know, because we're both very like, oh, whoa, like so. How long have you been with your husband?
I've been with my husband for 12 years now.
Wow, and you just became poly 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's beautiful. So, may I ask, like, what was, like, you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. What was, like, what happened?
The catalyst to, yeah. The biggest part of it was the year before that I had come out as bisexual, and I had never actually been with a woman. And so I wanted to be able to explore that. And so wanted to be able to explore that, but I was also starting to get into researching kink and DS in particular. And I really liked what I kept seeing about DS and dom sub relationships being a therapeutic release from everyday life. And now, in 4 years, I've grown to appreciate it even more for more than just that. But those were the two big factors into my husband and I opening our marriage, was wanting to explore my bisexuality and then also look into the kink side of things. And I didn't want to pressure him into doing those things because it's not really his thing. And so we discussed opening the marriage, and it was a learning curve for sure. Um, I like to say when, 4 years ago when I had my first experience, I had kink and the bisexuality and polyamory all in one package. And so we kind of hit the ground running when we opened our marriage for sure.
So there wasn't like an event or something that because it's beautiful to finding. I think I just got a notification. My daddy is home. Fuck. Oh, okay. I already warned him. I was like, yeah, we're shooting this. Like, it's gonna happen. So your husband is not your daddy.
Correct.
And so you have a husband and then you have a daddy.
Yes.
How is that like a balance? Like, is there like, because I couldn't, I mean, I could. I've tried this many times because my daddy isn't my husband.
Mm-hmm.
We've agreed to not ever be married because we just like how our relationship is. If that green light changes one more fucking time and you go off one more fucking time, it's gonna be a fucking trouble. So how do you find the balance in having a husband that's and then that's not your daddy?
It's so I've only recently come into the daddy aspect with my current dom. Previously it was my first dom was more of a sadist, and so like we didn't have that daddy. It was a lot more different. So it was a little bit easier to kind of separate it. And with my husband, um, we are very equal. We do everything together. We are even ground, everything like that. And so this new relationship with my dom, my daddy dom, there's a power exchange, but we worked on the relationship first. And so we kind of built that first rather than like going headstrong into a DS right away. So there's differences, and I think honestly the more balance is the polyamory side of things, because you want to be sure that your new relationship energy or NRE isn't overpowering and having you like taking you away from your existing relationships, while at the same time um, not denying yourself that new relationship energy, because you want to be honest and forthright with your feelings and everything you're going through. So that's where the balance is, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult thing, to have, being polyamorous because, that was a struggle, not a struggle. It beautifully, ended because my partner and I were swingers and we were so blessed. We still miss you so much, honey. But we're also like really grateful that you went to go back to be monogamous. Fuck. Because there's the rarity of having two redheads in one room. And it happened multiple times. You were, shut the fuck up, phone. There's a lights. Oh, it's my lightsaber. Oh, that's going off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have turned that off. I swear to God, whenever I fucking say that I'm Darth Ginger, it's 100% true. Now we can swear.
All right.
Cool.
Important question though. What color is your saber?
Red.
Okay. All right. Fair. Good. I wouldn't expect anything else, but
it's fucking red. Have you not seen my content online?
Yes.
Fuck it. I went to Disneyland, went to Galaxy's Edge, and I said, "Hey, that Darth Vader lightsaber, give it to me. What I want. Thank you." And they said $200. I'm like, fuck. Charge me more, and they're like, no. Jaded. And then I got gifted some nice, cool ass shoes, which I appreciate you. I'm not shouting you out on here because you have not responded to me. I wear these shoes that have light up LEDs. It's so fucking stupid.
I did see those.
It's so fucking dumb. I like these shoes because it helps when I walk. Oh God, you're still behind me? Are you fucking kidding me? Honey. You gonna say hi to the podcast? No. Look, it's a couch podcast. You look like so standoffish. Like someone's gonna attack you. Okay, I'll bring you. Okay. Okay, you can go back. It's fine. But like sorry, I didn't mean to go off tangent. But like being in a polyamorous relationship and like the fact that like, you get to experience, two females, males, whatever, and like opening up your relationship without that kind of stuff is really big bold. And the fact that you were able to do that with your husband, but because you obviously, well, no, I'll assume and I'll make an ass of myself. Because if anyone doesn't know, when you assume someone makes an ass out of you and me, that's how you fucking spell it. That you don't interact with each other. Like they don't interact with each other.
So the three of us have all gone to dinner. But we
hopefully at the Olive Garden. That sounds great.
No, there's better places. I mean, I appreciate Olive Garden, but there's other places. But we've gone to dinner together. But with my Dom living so far away, we have to, plan around trips that happen. No, they've been happening every other month so far. So hopefully he'll be up here in March for my birthday. So
everyone, I'm going to drop her link down below. Wish her a fucking happy birthday. And if you don't, I will find you. I will cancel the fuck out of you. Because I've already been canceled today. I don't mind canceling anyone else. Because I love doing that. Wait, when is your birthday?
March 12th.
Oh, so you're... Oh, okay. I'll remember that easily because that's right after my ex-fiance's birthday. So it's cool.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's a good reminder. He proposed to me one time and it didn't work out. So I'm gonna get stuck with my daddy Dom. So it's cool. So I want to segue out of this. How was your search of finding a daddy?
Well,
because it's a lot of work. Like we have to find daddy so hard that we feel comfortable and safe with, because being a daddy dom. So there are daddies, there's doms, but then you get a daddy dom because that's what you have, right?
Right.
So there's such a difference between the two, or three, I guess. Because with daddies, they, cater more to littles, which, most women, by the way, have little tendencies. Just fuck off. It's just a fucking reality. We're tired and we're exhausted and Doesn't mean we're gonna put on a diaper, but maybe I want to do a color, number fucking coloring book. But then there's doms where they run the shit, and that's cool. I will say on the podcast, not my cup of tea. All you doms out there, don't fuck with me. It's not fucking cool. But daddy doms is this. Who didn't silence my phone? I don't. But daddy doms are like the perfect, like, mix.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your journey like trying to find a daddy dom?
Well, before I do that, something that I've come to realize over the last 4 years is like every role and every aspect of life in general, but especially with kink, is on a spectrum. And so like they can, it's not black and white or like, easily divisible or anything like that. Everything's on a spectrum. So I mean, you could have like, a daddy dom who is more daddy or more dom, and so on. But so with my current dom, I actually was in the process of self-healing, and I wasn't looking for any dynamic, and I actually collared myself with this as a reminder to myself that I needed to take care of myself and put myself first, and learn some things on my own, and take care of myself. And so I did that, and I wasn't going to even start looking for any relationships until the new year. And here he comes along in July, August, right before my year anniversary. And he comes up and he's just like, and I actually, there's, as you know, there's a lot of FET photo challenges, right? So posting pictures for challenges and whatnot. He's actually really big into that. And so I posted some pictures onto a few of the same challenges, and he ended up finding my pictures and like putting thoughtful comments on my pictures.
And thank you, anyone who does a thoughtful comment. Please put some fucking thought behind it. Don't just go, hey, you're so hot. Like, oh, great. Okay, cool.
So then after he kind of invaded my my gallery, I sent him a message, and the subject on it was "so much love," and I just wanted to thank him for all the, again, thoughtful comments and meaningful rapport back and forth. And so we started messaging then, and it's kind of just developed from there. But he was also on a self-healing journey. So like neither of us were expecting for this to form at all. And it just gradually worked its way. And on September 12th, I asked him to be my partner. So we started dating at that point, and then he was up here, or we met in out of town, and we had a ceremony, and he actually gave me this one. And so this is the collar from him, and the rings on the O-ring is Morse code for my pet. Yep. And then the other necklace I wear is an open heart necklace from my husband. So those are the 3 necklaces I wear every day. You look like you're gonna cry. Are you okay?
I might cry because that is just going through, there's been nothing better that I've ever done in my entire world. But like, I am gonna cry. I'm an emotional bitch. I'm not on my fucking period. All right. I already had it. She's about to start hers. It's fine. Like, you're on a white pillow and blanket. Like, you can't do. Oh, you know what? No, I can't deny that. Okay. But like hearing something like that just blows my mind because everyone's journey is so different. And the reason why I started the Ugly Couch podcast is everyone just assumes like, oh no, you just like post nudes and whatnot, and then you find some kinky people and whatnot, and it's just fucking like garbage out of your mouth. But there is such a beautiful process to it. Like, not a process, like it's one more time. Can you cancel it? Thank you. Turn that off. No, the notification sound. There's some technical difficulties going on here. It's so amazing that I get emotional, like, very much, because people don't talk about it out loud enough, and what I wanted to do with the Ugly Couch podcast is to really portray what individuals go through, because it's not just that simple.
Right.
And you have been through a hard time and a long time, but now you're happy, and it is possible. 100%. And
yes.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking cry. What's your problem? Why can't I get emotional about this? It's beautiful, and I think that that's so amazing. Oh, I'm sweating. Like, it's out of my armpits. And I don't sweat. My shirt also, I hope you all have read it by now, because don't do it. Don't. But what I want to bring to is that you can't be in a healthy married relationship and also be with another partner and normalize the fuck out of it.
Yep. And that's
you did
what
it.
I'm attempting to do.
You fucking did it.
Thank you.
And that's fucking cool.
Thank you.
Like, I don't care, I love my boyfriend so much. We've been together 7 years. Fucking cool. But I also sometimes just want some big black dick. Just every once in a while. It's fine. Or any other dick. It's just a fucking thing. And if he wants to go with some other person, cool. He can go fuck whatever he wants. And it doesn't mean that we can't go home together and eat some garbage, we love Domino's, watch some Bad Batch on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's new episodes. Did you see that?
I know, it's so good.
Don't spoil anything. We haven't watched it yet.
What?
We haven't watched the new episodes. We've watched everything else, just not the new stuff yet.
Wait, the new episode just came out tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well then guess what I'm doing tonight. Fantastic. But when it comes to, you have to learn that kind of a relationship, being open and whatnot. And with my partner, I learned that in the hardest way ever. It was my last day that I was quitting my job. I was really not happy, and I was working at a gas station, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I went and cheated on him. And I did that for 3 days. And it was such a nasty feeling.
Yeah.
And, him and I worked that out. Oh, yeah, I'm outing myself, by the way. So, because everyone keeps asking me about it. And there's a reason why I'm picking up my nails. Okay, don't do that. Ella, what are you doing? Sorry. There's a DID problem. Got it. And it getting to that point where you can find a way, because so from what I'm gathering, is that your husband is very vanilla.
What do we say? We like to say, like mostly vanilla, but he's got a little bit of spice to him.
He's like a good soft serve. Like Dairy Queen, please put some cayenne on this. Please do.
Don't put it past him. He would probably try it.
Have you never had it?
No.
Oh, you should. It's
I
really
can't do
good.
spicy very well.
It's so good. It's so good. Just judge me. It's fine. Can you please?
The thing that we've learned the most is, besides being open and honest, but as long as we are open and honest, and we are all consenting adults, and what am I trying to say? Not just in the kink world, not just in the poly world, but in life in general. People, if everyone involved approves and is okay with everything, and it's not hurting anybody in or out of the people involved, just leave it alone. Just let it be. What?
I'm sorry. I just keep giggling over you. You're too cute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because the fact that you're willing to get on this platform and whatnot, because it does take a lot of big, bold moves to because we could be anonymous, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever the fuck ever. But you came on here. And I really didn't think that you would agree to ever be on this.
No?
No, I 100%. So before we recorded, I said, I apologize. My bad timing. I did, and I'll admit to that. That's my bad timing, because I usually don't do intervals of 15, 30, 45. Ella, that leg is moving so hard. If you're going to be on the podcast and you're going to kick me in the back while I'm trying to say something sincere, that's not fucking cool. But no, it's just a lot of people, nowadays, especially since we started this podcast, we've been getting a lot of backlash and hate. Cool. Fucking hate on us. We don't fucking care. We're here to say our word. And that is the whole point of this shit. And I can't imagine a world where we can't say that shit. And you owning up to not owning, I don't want to say that. That's terrible. Johnny, please delete that. It takes a very brave thing to go on a site like FetLife, which please sponsor us. We'd really like these endorsements because we always shout you out. Because we're all on there, and I post every fucking day. and you post all the time, and it's beautiful, and I love your profile. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
To have that brave. Please turn that off. I've fucking asked you like 7 times. No, okay, thanks. Sorry. That to say these kind of things out loud on a different platform when you go to FetLife to YouTube, and I'm gonna start merging these to Spotify and Apple, whatnot. And yes, I've heard all your guys' like comments and whatnot. We're getting there. It's a lot. We didn't realize that this was gonna like blow up so much. But for you to like have that bravery to like ever say that kind of stuff out loud, that's like very commendable.
Thank you. It's taken me probably the last 4 or 5 years to be able to get to this point, but I have slowly let down different walls. And I was just telling my partner earlier today that it just seems like this is the last wall. First I came out as bisexual, and then I came out as polyamorous.
Well, bone her. No one worry about it. I'm gonna bone her down. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I should ask consent. My bad.
Consent is sexy. But just being able to let down these different walls. So after I came out as polyamorous, I think it was about another 1.5 years, I started posting my rope onto Facebook and Instagram. And so I came out as a rope artist. I didn't necessarily make the connection for people and say, hey, I'm kinky. But this kind of is the last push to be like, oh, hey, I'm kinky.
So that sounds like the next topic that you and I talk about on the podcast, because I've always been one to be curious about rope play, and I've never been rigged or roped up before.
Okay.
And I think that you would be amazing, like if we just did one where like you like teach knots and stuff. Like we can keep it PG because, well, actually don't, because my whole channel is age restricted. That's cool. Oh, we'll make sure our nipples are away. That's true. Oh, fuck. Oh, Johnny's going to be so mad at me right now. Sorry, Johnny. But yeah, because you're really well educated in that. And, getting into the kink world, since you're so freshly new into it, because we're about to shoot a podcast on Sunday about how we got into the kink world. Because I said just. That just went off 3 times. Okay. All right.
No.
This is why this is so unedited, because I just keep it raw and everything. It's cool. It's fine. Fucking garbage. Cool. Thank you everyone for listening. No, fuck. I was just trying to do my outro and you just came in over here and like fucked it up. I don't know what's going on. You're all fucking it up. No. Okay, this is when I know we need to end. Okay, got it. Okay, that's the cue. Is my own phone going off? Oh no, you're playing it off the Alexa. Oh, got it. Oh, wow. That's why you walk off set. That's great. It's our apartment. Okay, cool. Thanks. Fuck you. Love you too. It'd be great. Picasso, you have been nothing but awesome.
Thank you.
So where can we find you?
You can find me on FetLife. Picasso_chick12. If you are in my area, I'm a board member of the local kink community, and you can find connections to that on my profile. And yeah, I'm also 1/3 owner of a local rope group called Rope Fix. So we get together every month, and we have a vetting process. So you can vet through me, through the other owners. And Heartland Kink is my local community. So there you go.
Woo. I'll make sure to have all the links down below in the description. I still don't know where the fuck this is. This is the Ugly Couch podcast. No one can give a shit about it, but thank you so much, Picasso, for being on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a weird time. You give me one more time. I know you're ready for Daddy to come home, but he's not home yet. So this has been the Ugly Couch podcast. I'm your host, Darth Ginger. Please make sure to like and subscribe. That phone needs to go like into a deep fryer. This has been Picasso. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for this chaos.
No problem.
You've been so amazing, and yeah, still not doing the outro because y'all keep asking for that. It's not fucking happening. So okay, bye.
Okay, bye.